Hello, I am Priyanshu Patel from the Ravensbourne University, MSc Project Management. Today I will present to Sustainable Project Management. In this first is about the introduction to digital process mapping for the sustainable project management. With the introduction of the digital process mapping, there were the organized processes as well as planning activities, and there were carried out stability. The process mapping project phase, such as the design, procurement, construction, monitoring, project closure activities, visuality, the material consumptions, waste process at the construction site, and the carbon footprint have been minimized through the project following sustainable project management principle. A Microsoft project was the use help with the timeline, stakeholder communication processes, and the gain activities monitoring of the sustainable objectives through the digital process mapping approach. Operational efficiency was the enhanced sustainability goals where the supported environmental, social, and the financial sustainability. There were the increased transparency project and the more flexible timber infrastructure and the design making. Second slide is about the project overview and sustainability objectives. The project is about the create sustainable modular housing complex based on the construction of the prohibit and the environmental friendly material, the use of the solar panels, rainwater harvesting, recycled steel, and the energy efficiency in insulation minimize the environmental impacts. In its purpose is to offer low cost housing and to encourage employment and the measure which boosts well-being of their community. Energy efficiency target and the sustainability target and the sustainability procurement measure can be used realize finance and sustainability goals, ensuring that operation cost longer are kept in the minimize. Current sustainable target include the contribute to 40% reduction of the construction waste, carbon emission, and reduction in all housing units and the energy efficiency in all housing units. Third slide about the work breakdown structure. It's about the has been the spread into the following six general work phase: initiation, planning, and the procurement, and the construction and the monitoring project closure. The activity of the initiation phase are the feasibility and the analysis, sustainability analysis, the identification of the sector and the budget approval, like a cost. In 2019, planning tasks including the development of the modular design, selection of the supplier environment risks, and the assessment of the digital process mapping tasks, and the site preparation, installation of the modular instruction of the renewable waste recycle organization are the among the construction tasks. Sustainability audits are the quality inspections and the stakeholder reporting. Final handover on the performance evaluation process are the among the monitoring and the closer activity. Fourth slide is about the resources breakdown structure. Other humans resources that head the project, the including project manager, architects, and the sustainability construction engineering and the procurement officer, construction workers. The material resources used, the including recycled steel, frame, sustainability, timber, low cost carbon, concrete, and the solar panels, water consumption system, and the Microsoft projects, BMI software and digital monitoring tools, and the sustainability reporting. The softwares are the example of the technology resources. The sustainability resources are the also renewable energy system, waste reduction infrastructure, recycling facility, and the system support sustainable transportation. Next slide is about the project schedule and the Gantt chart. You can see the right hand side the Gantt chart and the project schedules. Micro projects where the organizers and the project timelines where the use efficiency by the developing them the in the project schedule created by the using MS project to the organize the activity and the construction in the sustainable. Week 1 and 2 cover feasibility studios, the construction with the stakeholder planning for the sustainability and the project approvals. In the third and the fourth week, the engines will be source and the module. The component will be made and the oriented sustainability based transporting the material. Weeks 5 and 7 will build the construction related aspects. In the week 8 the student will conduct the sustainability measurements and the quality assurance and the audit stakeholder reporting the project behavior and the red lines and the operation. Next slide is about the sustainable procurement and the supplier workflow. In this, the procurement process involves the choosing the supplier that the environmental standards and the ethical guidelines and the environmentally sustainability manufacturing process. Supplier qualification was the based on the cost, material quality, delivery, reliability, efforts, and the reduced carbon footprint and ISO 14001 environmental certificate live and the Quan in 2019 approve sustainable material suppliers and recycle low carbon consistent solar panels and the timber certificate is was the improved by the digital procurement tracking and the Microsoft projects making the process more transparent and the cohesive efficiency for the suppliers. And sustainable procurement achieve the reproduction environmental impacts and the enhanced operational efficiency and thus the help of the fulfill long financial sustainability goals. Next slide is about the construction process flow and the waste reduction strategy. The building process was carried out in the structured way, starting with the site preparation, installation of the module structure, integration and the renewable energy resources, and the quality assurance measure resources traditional construction techniques, and the build and modular building approach the reduce material waste pollution and the site and the construction time. A reduction measurement were put in the place for the building waste such as the recycling construction waste and waste stream and the reuse of the modular components energy efficiency and the sustainable construction equipment and the machine use minimize the fuel use carbon emissions in project execution activities. Environmental monitoring carried out on a continuous basis assure that the objectives on the sustainability and the waste management were respected as well environmental protection and the regulation. Our next slide is about stakeholder communication and the community engagement process. Stakeholder communication process enable regular communication between the project manager, suppliers, contractors, regulatory and the authorities and the local communities. Community engagement meeting that took the place including the consideration goals for the sustainability construction impacts and the affordable housing benefit for the communication. The use of the digital collaboration platform like Microsoft Team increase the communication reporting and the participant of the stakeholders during the projects process was made regarding the transparency and the accuracy by the regular provider stakeholder with the progress report on the sustainability performance and the environment complements report. Successful engagement with the stakeholder improve the stakeholder relation perceptions of the oppositions to the construction to meeting social sustainability goals. Next slide is about the risk management. You have to show the in the right hand side three tables. In this the risk management project risk of the environmental financial opportunity and the risk to the activity and the sustainable department module liner supply chain and in this order to achieve the goals and the sustainability monitoring you can see. Next slide is about the conclusion and benefits of digital project management tools. The use of the digital project management tools increase the planning, schedule, the communication, and the certainty in the project management of the module housing project. Process mapping improve the visibility of the work, coordination of the task, resources, and the collaboration among the stakeholders for the sustainability of the construction activities. Microsoft projects provide tasks for the accurate stakeholder Gantt chart development, process performance tracking activities, and more. There was the decreases of the waste reduction, carbon emission, and the optimization in the working process due to the sustainable construction practice and the utilization digital technologies of the digital technologies and the sustainable construction contributed reduction based standard and lower the carbon emissions and the optimization of the operation of the doing work. Overall, digital project management system enhance the environmental, social, financial performance, enable those that achieve long sustainable development goals. Slide is about the references. You can see the references I use for the this PPT and my project. Thank you so much.